Alright, so welcome back, everyone, to a video. Um,
I'm here with, well, yeah, I'm here. No,
to Bishop,
uh,
can you talk?
just hi.
Just hi. I love that. So this is Bishop the Bedstoner, and personally, I am. One sec while I figure out F5. Oh, come on. I am Foxifier Gaming. I'll edit this skin later so you don't have to look at a horrifying fox. Anyways, I am a master redstoner myself, or at least a good redstoner for that matter. This is my
And
redstone test world, and this
and I
is
am
my
one
8th
of
edition
his best, and I am one of his best
best friends.
friends who is also
A
very good
redstoner.
at redstone
Yes, you are a
slash
very talented
redstone.
redstoner. Or a very talented redstoner.
Just I haven't figured out what I should do after since I haven't posted anything new
So what you'll
since
notice,
my RAM tutorials.
alright, so what you'll notice with this machine, the 8th edition calculator, is it's repetitive. It's got a kind of like repeated design. And the reason that is because when I build a redstone machine, most of the time I try to make it infinitely expandable. So this machine, if copied properly over and over and over again, can go on for infinity, which also makes it easier to build because then I can just use structure blocks. Now there are certain parts that are not copied at all because of the way the machine is built. For instance, I have these cyan wires, which are actually they determine whenever a comma should be active, and then there's these gray and purple wires, and yeah, they are the button. They're not the wire, the buttons. They are the wires for deleting um, numbers, like selected numbers. Because as you'll notice, it has two layers. I'm gonna add commas soon because I just realized it makes no sense without the commas right there and over there. But this is a 10-digit addition calculator, so it can add up to 9,999,999,999 to
Nine nine
9
nine nine
billion.
nine nine
Yeah,
nine nine nine
essentially
nine.
just nines. Now, because it's missing an extra digit, it can't actually add that. It'll just overload, but it can add up to 9,999,999,999. I'll probably
Where
add
are
an
you
overflow
right now?
digit soon, but what I do know is this is a very powerful addition calculator. I plan to add subtraction at some point. I just haven't figured out two's
Complement.
complement. Yeah, subtraction. I'll figure that
Just
out soon.
basically add an incremental and then
Right. I'm
and,
I'm gonna get
and
you to
then
explain
add
it to
an
me with
info
actual
to
redstone. It's
B
not that I don't understand how it
button.
works, it's that I can't figure out how to put it in redstone logic properly, which is something I sometimes fail to do. I fail to take a concept that isn't already logic to me and turn it into redstone logic, if that makes any sense. Because
So
it's logical to me in terms of it makes sense. It's just not something I can convert to redstone. So, um,
so let me make Amaroth's design for
Alright, while you're doing that, I'll explain how the calculator works.
more of a modified design made
Okay.
by a different person.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm going to explain how this calculator works, because it's pretty efficient. So, you'll notice right here we have an addition ALU. It's 5 bits so that it can have like if you add 9 plus 9, it can actually get 18. But the problem with this is I don't know how to take 18, a 2-digit number, and put it on on 2 digits of screen using one ALU. At least not, with like regular bits. So what I
Well,
did instead was I took that output. If it gets over 2 digits, it subtracts it by 10, and then puts out the 1's digit output, which is a subtract number, and puts 1 over to the next ALU,
I
which
can
is where this
you
third
can
ALU
ba-
comes in.
you can basically make a different version of this and have a it may be a bit bigger, but it will work
With
more
subtraction. Well,
easily
I
for
plan to.
this.
What my idea is, I want to make a subtraction unit that comes out the back over here and can run back into the addition ALU while not adding anything.
Also, you should probably you can turn this into a hex mod a hex ALU, so
Yeah.
you can.
I mean, I figure I could probably take a hexadecimal subtraction unit, but the problem that actually matters with that is I need it to be multi-digit, and I'm not sure how to turn a hexadecimal subtraction unit into multi-digit. Um, but my idea is like this. So basically, what I want to do is I want to be able to take these inputs, right, and then throw them into a subtraction unit that starts, say, back here. And then once that subtraction unit gets out its output, it will run into the addition ALU, so the addition ALU essentially acts as a data bus instead of an actual ALU.
So this is the inverter that you'd be using for a very compact design.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting here looking at my circuit board thing. But anyways, yes.
So this is one, and this right here would be going throughout all the other ones, which will invert the output.
Okay.
If I think I did it right.
What I want is a subtraction unit.
Right, no, I did not do that right.
Specifically designed for subtraction only.
Attraction.
Sorry. Yes, it's gonna attract the redstone monster. Anyways.
Oh wait. There we go.
What I want is a
So
subtraction.
this is.
Choose complement subtraction.
Yeah, this is basically going to be the most compact, since we're basically just using an XOR gate.
Right.
This input is going to be basically the B input.
Alright,
Well,
so what I need,
this is more of a C input.
I have figured out.
This would be the B input.
Have I? Where it's complicated. Yeah, so the B input's at the top and A's input at the bottom, right?
That, well, B, this is the inverter, not actually B.
So where's
And
the A?
this is the actual B.
Okay.
Then you'd have to, I believe, move it up somewhere up here, and then do the same exact thing that you did down here. Then wire it up to the actual ALU that will be doing the addition and subtraction.
Alright, so here, Bishop, come here. So my idea essentially goes something like this, and I'm only going to do one of these bits for now, but what I want to do is I want to bring the selected numbers out here, run it into a subtraction unit, right? Sorry, I'm still not used to PC controls. So I want to run it into a subtraction unit, say this is a subtraction unit right here, and then take that subtracted output and bring it down through this, and over.
Also, why do you make 2 videos on your on your 9,999 base 10 calculator?
Are you talking about the old one?
This one.
Oh, this one? I don't know. I like this one.
Well,
it's amazing to me that I was able to build this. But essentially,
it's
take
kind
the
of easier to
subtraction-
do it with.
Right. Take the subtracted output and then throw it into the addition unit. So instead of being an actual, instead of the addition unit being used as an ALU, it essentially gets used as a data bus. So I don't have to build extra data lines. Because if you input 4 bits into the addition ALU, 4 bits only, not 8, which 8 of them would be used for adding to 4-bit numbers. If you just put in 4 bits in a single slot, like a single number slot, it will just show it on the screen. Instead of adding anything. It doesn't try to add.
Okay, so this should be the correct height.
Oh,
Or
there's
Top.
A right wings.
That's Bright Wings?
Top.
Yeah.
I don't
Remember
recognize
him?
his voice.
It's because it's probably been a very long time.
Yeah, it has.
But
Last time ACO saw you was back in the first survival world.
Well,
Well,
that
no,
was,
no, it wasn't.
yeah, the last time I
the
saw him was
the second survival world.
I don't know, but
anyways, so what are you guys doing?
making a YouTube video.
Well,
Oh.
he is.
Well, I am. Bishop's not. He's already made a few, and he's probably just chilling.
Just so my brothers does. My sisters talk to me.
So yeah, that's the Ace Edition calculator, and essentially its
The
concept on how it
Ace?
works. Yes, I call it the Ace Edition calculator. I haven't named the second one. So, that concept has actually been used in all three of my existing calculators. That's the third, by the way.
Okay, so this is the
Okay, I'm back.
these are invert A's and invert B's.
Okay.
And you can basically do the same to this if you if you get another one and
So,
Alright,
so
I'm
this
gonna
up.
go-
and it will become invert
Bishop, I have a question.
0.
Bishop, I have a question.
Yes?
What is the rarity of finding redstone in Minecraft?
Not particularly.
I have no idea. Because
Okay.
I'm not sure how to access the code.
This was my second edition calculator, and one of the displays are not working.
Okay.
Which doesn't entirely surprise me. I'll figure that out. So the reason that is because it's trying to show a 2-digit number on a 1-digit screen. So if I quickly trace back this to figure out what's causing the issue, I should fix it.
Wait, I forgot what your YouTube channel is called because I might be able to subscribe.
I have a new YouTube channel, anyways.
Oh, I'll subscribe.
Yeah.
Just what is it called?
Not yet. I'm currently busy recording.
Okay.
So I believe it's
And-
because it's selected.
And my YouTube channel is called Bishop the Bedstoner.
Huh. Bishop, I've already subscribed to yours.
Oh,
I think it was
That
like
one's
2
actually
years or 1 year.
what?
I've never had problems with this machine, so I'm confused as to why all of a sudden it is having problems.
What? What?
Probably because of an update.
No, it's not an update. It's a machine that's entirely based on logic that could be done in the earliest versions of the game. It's entirely logic. It's physical logic, if you will. Let me
Maybe
clear-
someone accidentally broke a block from the redstone.
Because I've never had this problem before, despite having the same conditions happen all the time. I think it was trying to show two numbers at once on the screen, which would make sense. It could have just been a chunk error. Anyways, so how this one works and like how you select numbers for it is you have the blue sections, which go up here, and the yellow sections, which go down here. And what you have here is the top one being the 1000 section, top two being the second two being the hundreds, third two being the tens, and the final two being the ones. So if I select 9 here, then that's 9,000. Watch this. It'll take a second to load because it's slow. And 4 here being, or 3 here being 3,000. See, that is not.
Here a second, my brother's talking to me. Be right back.
Okay.
There's 3 there. And you'll notice this one will actually do the math real quick. That screen. See, that's 12,000. Now, if I select 7 here, that'll be 700. And 8 here, that'll be 800. There's 7 there, and then 8 will show up shortly there. And then it'll do the math.
Do the math.
Do the math.
Okay, I'm back.
And now I'm gonna go for, say, 3 for 10th place and 5 for 10th place. And then finally, 4 and 1.
Wait, did I mess up?
3, 5, 4. So we've got 5 there, which makes sense. 8 there, which makes sense. 13,585 is the number that we get adding 9,734 to 3,851.
Okay, so I have I think I've
And then
maybe
this is the
made
ALU
it
lines
correctly.
machine. I haven't nicknamed this one, but I'm thinking of call it the block calculator.
Maybe it goes 0 first
Because the
input
ALU just looks like a big block,
first.
and the actual base 10 to binary converter actually kind of looks like a tower. And I'll be honest, this wiring back here is absolutely chaotic, but I needed to convert that into basically just wire, an entire electrical wire, pretty much, of just redstone wires. Because if you think about it, what a Ethernet cable is that connects to a data server or something, or like if you have the internet lines running through the city, they actually are not singular wires. They are rubber. They're pretty much just rubber tubes with a few hundred, maybe a few million wires inside. I'm not sure how many there are, but they have a bunch of wires. So it's essentially what that is, except with 16 wires.
Bishop,
What?
4-bit numbers.
I might have messed up, so I cannot build redstone for a secret entrance. So if we have time, is it okay if you could come in and check it out to see if I really messed up?
Sure.
And then this is
Only if you have time.
simple technology.
And over here, is I believe the first working
Right.
design / model of
Me and
my.
Halo spent around about
Well,
an hour.
this is
working on
a
this.
prototype.
Right. It is.
Well,
But-
this was the prototype, and I think it may actually be tolerable. You just have
It might be.
just have to keep it like this.
Yeah.
But not. Well, just go on this side and then do like this.
It was a pretty good design. As far as
But I wasn't really content with
yeah.
needing to use wanting to use just having to use comparators and
Considering I've never
furnaces
built a classic
and
RAM circuit, this was pretty good.
and like 17 get 17 extra blocks for these containers. It wasn't really.
On the topic of
Okay.
RAM, I kind of created something like RAM, but it's definitely not the same. And I used it for a massive 20 by 20 pixel screen. Now it looks like, I know it looks like 200 by 200 pixels, but in reality, or like, is it 100 by 100? I don't remember exactly. Okay, so let's see. 200 divided by 2 is 100, right? That's stupid. 100 by 100 by 100.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
I'm not good at math, if you didn't notice.
I
So
wasn't
illogical as to
really
why I'm building
listening.
calculators.
Math whiz is not math whiz.
Also,
Okay.
so what I really liked was I found like a huge underwater section that really adds decoration to my house.
I wanted to create a system for actually selecting pixels to turn on from the front of it, but if you'll notice, it's already extremely laggy just looking at it. Which is why I never actually did that. Because it almost crashes my game just to build anything new.
And here's a creeper face.
Yep. Oh shit, I did not mean to break that. See,
Nice.
I told you, I'm not used to these controls. I usually play on Xbox, but now that I'm on PC,
Nice
I can
on.
Right, I need a lever, I'm an idiot. That's the off switch, wrong one.
Nice.
Okay, grab this. Alright, I've got it. So, now if I flip that, you'll notice it will stay on because that's how that works. No, it won't. I have it inverted. Fuck.
Nice.
I'm being
on.
I'm tired. Okay, so it's off now. Now flick it real quick, Bishop.
Wait a minute. I just realized I should have been using this system with the piston in order instead of just doing it like this to add
Yeah,
power
'cause
back into it.
see, I'm smart, man. I'm smart.
I should have done that for my for the the very fast accumulator that I built in my old test world.
Alright, but then there's also, like, if I turn this on real quick, it'll eventually show up. It kind of goes in a swiping motion because of the way it works, but if I
Did you
click
just
that,
are
or
you
click that, whatever,
Just say my brother's
don't
talking to me.
reset
it'll
it?
delete the data.
No!
Now his creeper face is no longer stored in that memory.
Give me back creeper face. Give me.
Yeah, it's a cool little machine, but it's also extremely laggy, and therefore I don't want to do much with it. I originally had it at a quarter of this size, but that didn't really allow for much to show on the screen, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna make it bigger.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know if that
back.
works. It's kind of too laggy.
My brother and sister are just being annoying.
You're doing the creeper face wrong, dude. You've just done a big rectangle.
No, I'm just making it 4 times larger so
Oh
I
my
can add a little bit more detail.
dude. Really?
Okay, let me see when it look.
Yeah, you kind of messed up already.
Well, oh, right.
What I need is a way to actually delete specific pixels, because that would be useful, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, you could make. You
Then again, it
could
was
make.
supposed to be a screen for some kind of computer that I wanted to eventually make.
You could make it so that you can delete certain
And
rows,
pixel,
then delete
computers don't
certain
computers don't actually like save, like they don't delete certain pixels if they need it to turn off.
They changed the color values of it.
Exactly, which is something you can't do with single color, but you know. So the closest I can come to an actual computer screen is deleting the screen and then updating it with new data. But it's too laggy for that. It lags my game out crazily.
Thankfully I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, so.
I have a lot of RAM too, and it's in fact running better than it would on my Xbox, but
Crap, I just.
it's still slow.
One of my friends.
I don't know this person. I'm gonna put
It's
him
one of my.
I'm gonna put him in visitor just for the safety of this world. Because remember the last time I stayed on without realizing that someone else was in the game, they obliterated my entire test world.
Oh.
Do you remember the old test world with the really bad version of the tournament game? It was essentially like one of the problems of being a redstoner, as far as I know, is at some point you just get to like.
I don't want a loan line!
Okay, essentially what happens is
I want a alone
you build a
time.
redstone
Leave me
machine,
alone.
and then you
I want
stop
a alone time.
updating.
Leave me alone.
Most redstoners don't do that, but that's how I am. I sometimes don't update my machines over time. For instance, I almost didn't end up upgrading my day of the week.
Oh no.
It's
you guys hear
here.
me?
Can you add a
Okay, can you guys hear me
like a small button
now?
display that, well, add a small display that shows which buttons you have pressed, or more like have it so that
Are you talking
when
about
you
the
press
screen or this?
when you press the button, it will activate a second
What I was gonna do was I was going to make a control panel from the bottom that would actually allow you to select screens or like pixels from the bottom, like down here. But it already lags my game enough just being around the machine, much less having more by it.
Okay, so
I might still be able to do that though. I don't know. But
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
okay, so he's creating
1,
the creeper
2,
face.
3, 4.
You're almost done, Bishop.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that.
My first addition calculator was only capable of adding up to 15 before overloading. What's he saying? Looks like Snake.
Okay,
Oh yeah, by the way, this machine...
crap, I forgot where did the pixel go? I can't.
Alright, what I need to do is quickly fix this.
Okay, so this 9321 no 9320. So
No, damn it, I needed that. Alright, well I can get it here. Let's see. No, I need... What I need to build is a 4x4 flat piston door in this world, because I had one in my old test world. But I don't have one in this one. Oh, I don't have that active. Okay.
okay, let's see.
Wait.
Good.
Oh, right, I forget. That was why I don't have this one active.
Why?
Because this, I didn't expect this problem. And it
Oh.
causes issues.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong. You should have probably used
I
this.
can't use target blocks or something to activate that.
Wait,
It's
hold
supposed
on.
to activate this piston here, so this turns off and that turns on.
This shouldn't. This should be.
It caused problems for the whole machine when I built it. This was supposed to be tileable, and it worked.
This should probably. I'm pretty sure this should actually be like this. So then you can use a repeater here.
Mention you just broke it.
Sorry, but I was also trying to fix it.
Yeah, I get that.
And
Problem with that is it's supposed to be powered. Figure something out. There's got to be something.
oh wait,
What if?
I just. Oh, come on!
Hey, I got an idea. All right, so what if we? Let me grab.
Also,
this piston.
should these really be powered right now? Well, should these
What?
be powering each other?
No, they're not. I mean, yes. No, they're.
These bottom ones.
No, they shouldn't. Which is
I thought so.
another part I didn't expect. You pretty much, when you're building a tileable machine, you pretty much never want redstone dust.
So let's do it. Also,
let's forget that.
what? How is this observer supposed to
It's
detect
not
anything?
supposed to be there. You frickin' clicked a button and it pushed this down, which puts the observers down.
Okay, we can fix this by doing this.
Right, well, I'm gonna show this to my
Then
because I like this creation just a little bit. Also, I realized how I can update my...
wait, what? Oh, I'm
So
pretty sure
every
this
extra day
should-
it'll update, and I guess I didn't put it the right time.
I'm pretty sure these are too close up.
Alright, so it's midnight
Also,
now.
wait a minute.
No, it should
Oh.
be, but it's not.
This is so annoying.
So I'll depower that. Set day. See, it'll go up every day. Thing is,
Can't
time doesn't
work.
run in this world.
Doesn't work.
So it's a dumb little creation, but it's cool.
Oh,
Asteroid this.
asteroid just
Yes,
said
I saw that.
what? Asteroid. Look down here. He's
Oh, it would have if Bishop
oh,
changed it. Well,
it. There were repeaters
Yep.
here. I see.
yeah, you see those frickin' no, there weren't repeaters there, dude. God dang it.
Well
These
then.
observers, you pushed these observers down by breaking the machine.
Oh.
No, there weren't blocks there. It's supposed to go like this. The repeaters were down here.
Now we need to figure out a way to get these ones to power up here.
No, that's not.
Well, get the reaction starting.
No, what we need is to get this one to be these two pistons to be powered.
I know, but the way these pistons are also powered won't work. Same down here, because they are connected by redstone.
I know. I'm aware. That would probably work, I imagine.
Oh wait, I'm pretty sure asteroid. Wait, no. That's different.
What if I... Yeah, that could probably work. Here, let me try this.
And then like that. Probably will work. And it broke.
I noticed. There's not a lot I can do about it right now.
And this right here is the output line.
Yeah, that's the actual thing that reads.
Also, you don't really need the... Although, actually, you don't really need the obsidian, although
I know I don't
without
need
the
it, but
obsidian,
makes
it
less likely
actually,
that it actually stops the movement.
and also it makes sure that there are no indicators for when a redstone block has
Touch the piston, yeah.
yeah.
Because when you're building a redstone machine, that is a combination lock. The last
He-
thing you want it to do is make noise whenever it goes on
Can you let Asteroid make his own version of this? No, he's asking if he
know.
can make one of his own.
I know, Bishop. What I don't want him doing, though, is trying to build a machine because he feels bad for me because I apparently need help. But I don't. I simply can't do much because I'm on PC, and as I'm not used to the controls, I'm bound to make a ton of mistakes, probably making the machine situation worse.
Honestly, here's something that would probably help with your controls. Um, Try doing some Roblox for a little while.
No, I play that all the time on PC. In fact, I play a lot of games on PC all the time. I'm still not used to it, though. It takes a little while to get used to it,
I need
especially
to
when you've been
see
playing
what.
controller your entire life.
Same here, but I've been doing control for 3 years.
Fun fact,
And
I've
well,
been doing controller
actually
my entire
5
life.
years.
The last, like, I was playing controller back when I was, like, 3. Of course, I didn't know what I was doing.
Jeez.
I was playing on a PlayStation 2. What my fucking mom would do is she'd be like, "Here, I know you're in, like she'd take me out of my high chair and she'd be like, you want to play some PlayStation 2?" And I'm like, "Yay!" And so she takes me to the PlayStation 2 out in the living room, puts up the controller right in my hands, and I'd just be clicking buttons randomly, expecting something good to happen.
I'm pretty sure that.
Underground on it. I really miss that game, but I don't have it anymore because my brother freaking got rid of it.
That's sad.
Like he that little idiot replaced it for a game that didn't even work. Like what happened was we lost the case for Underground, or no, we lost the case for a game called Need for Speed Carbon, and my mom's just like, all right, throw away Carbon then. And so I'm like, all right, I've got to throw away one of these discs. I said, I'm about to throw away Carbon. But then my brother, what happened was, he's like, no, I know you like Carbon. So he's like, he replaced Carbon with Need for Speed Underground, and it ended up getting thrown away because it was in the trash can by the point I noticed. Like the dumpster outside. I couldn't find it. Like, I like Carbon a lot. It really is a good game, but it was, like, it's not as good as Underground to me. Even though
Okay.
it's
Let's see what the. Okay, good. Now I just need to.
So, I'm going to show my video people this, which is my tic-tac-toe machine that's not finished. It's got wind detection on X's, put that in. So the idea is, well, it doesn't even have full X wind detection.
310.
It's a simple concept. All it does is display X's and O's on the screens, except it will take an input from the actual screens themselves and put it into a wind detection unit, which will actually detect whether or not one of the two things is 1, and if it has 1, it will clear the screen and tell the players that they won. But there's also going to be an AI at some point that is potentially going to be smart. I'm going to try to make it an intelligent AI. Though that will definitely take quite a while to figure out the redstone for. But I can't just have it randomly choosing spots either, because that was what my last tic-tac-toe machine did on my old redstone test world, which I'll have to get onto this device.
I'm thinking that if it finds that that you have like if it should find how many well find which
I'm thinking what it'll do is it will go random unless it detects that there's a specific combination of 2 X's. Say the AI is O, and it detects that there's an O in the top left and an O in the top right. It will detect that, and then instead of going random, it will actually decide to put an O in, or an X in the, an X in the top middle, which will actually block off the 2 O's, and so on with every other possible combination. Which will make it practically impossible to beat. You'll have to actually trap it by putting in, you'll actually have to trap it by putting in a combination of, say, x's or whatever you are, that makes it impossible for it to get them both, say, this at the same time. Because say you do a pattern that allows you to get two potential ways to win at the same time, the AI will only be able to choose one of them to actually block off, and as a result, you can just choose the other one and win. The AI is not going to be able to come up with its own patterns, because I'm thinking every tic-tac-toe machine, the AI is going to get smarter and smarter until it's practically impossible. But this version is definitely going to be better than the last one, which was entirely randomized. In fact, it was almost too easy to beat the AI. Sometimes it actually let you beat it by giving you chances to win. Like, it sometimes made you win. That's how dumb it was. But it was kind of an AI. The machine would technically be choosing a place. And it would never choose a place that had already been selected because it had protection like that. Alright, well, Bishop.
I think I may have fixed... Yeah, this definitely looks better. This creeper face definitely looks better than...
Alright, get in front of the creeper face. Like this.
And
By myself.
are you... Should... Oh, you should probably make this your thumbnail.
Yeah, that would be cool. Alright, I'm gonna go forwards a little bit so I can actually have this as a thumbnail. I'm gonna do window screenshot. Come to me. Alright.
I can't
So-
get my F5 controls to work. Well, I can't work with them.
Everyone, that was me and Bishop just messing around in my redstone test world. I hope you enjoyed it, because I did.
Whatever. Me and EC are messing around in our test worlds. Whatever.
Yes,
Or-
I'm gonna name
And
it
rating.
whatever. Alright. Well, I'll see
Everyone
you
is
all
dead.
eventually, because I'm out.